John Newton was born in 1725, and he had the privilege of having a godly mother. It was at her knee that he memorized Bible passages and learned many hymns. Even though she died when he was only 7, her prayers and instruction had a deep impact on his life. It was after her death, John wanted to live a good life, but he found himself falling deeper and deeper into sin. He was forced into serving in the British Navy and tried to desert. It was after being flogged, he was angry and wanted to murder the captain and ultimately commit suicide. In his own words, he said, "I was capable of anything." Later, he transferred to a slave ship. When he didn't get along with that crew, they sold him into slavery. After many dangers, toils, and snares, on the night of March 9th, 1748, a terrible storm nearly destroyed his ship. In fear, he called out to God and asked Him to spare his life. The very next day, he called on Jesus Christ for salvation. He said, "That 10th of March is a day much remembered by me, and I have never suffered it to pass unnoticed since the year 1748. The Lord came from on high and delivered me out of deep waters." He went on to become one of England's most powerful preachers. He was a political activist opposing slavery and also a prolific hymn writer. His most famous hymn was called "Faith's Review and Expectation." The first verse says, "Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see." It was an amazing thing when you and I got saved, and it'll be an amazing thing when we experience glory. But what about the everydays that fill our lives? We must live by the same grace that saved us and secures us. This year at Oakwood Baptist Church, we want to focus on God's grace. Yes, we are saved by grace through faith, and yes, we are secured by grace till glory, but we must also live sustained by this same grace each and every day. We serve by His grace. We are changed by His grace. We love by His grace. We forgive by His grace. We grow by His grace. We give by His grace. Simply put, we live by His grace and we die by His grace. It is all by grace. My prayer this year at Oakwood Baptist Church is that it will be a great year by grace. Please join us as we experience God's amazing grace in 2019.